The fun never stops and the time has come for the unboxing of Mattel WWE Elite 90 with Ringside Collectibles. Check them out. Let's start with Jey Uso here in Elite 90, who has had a really successful time on SmackDown with Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief leading the way, and a brand new version of Jey Uso. Here's your nice set of interchangeable hands here. Here's the leg accessories, super detailed. Those little green nubs in there, goes right over his head. Really flexible too. Now looking at the Jey figure up close, here's the head sculpt, really close. In fact, closer than we've ever done things on this unboxing, so check a look at that detail. Let me know what you think. It's clear the True FX technology has been applied here. He's got that mullet going on the back with the shaved sides of his head and nice long beard. Here's his black and white I'ma get him shirt, and he's got the slices at the bottom of it right here. You can see they go all the way around. White sleeve on this arm with some accurate tats, and some nice accurate tats on this side as well. Here's his look with the shirt off. You have the chest tat, white pants, and these ring pants have a little bit of ruffs in them around the knees on each side, as you can see. Pretty accurate figure here. And the white kicks. And here he is with the lay on, not bad. Next up we have a look at Randy Orton here. The RKO, RK Bro at this point. Teaming with Matt Riddle, carrying the tag team championships. Something good for him to do. I would hope that Randy Orton, might go after Roman Reigns or Big E, because he used to be really bloodthirsty looking for the championship with Christian, but he doesn't seem to care anymore now. Sure, it'll change. Get a look at these RKO hands, Legend Killer style. This Orton also comes with a black chair accessory. Folds open, folds closed. And here's Randy himself, right now wearing these Legend Killer night vision goggle accessories so he can see in the dark and kill all those legends himself. My eyes, the goggles do nothing. Really accurate Orton. I've talked to Bill about this, I've talked to Steve about this. Orton's looking better than ever in this lineup. We've had some questionable heads in the past, but this one's not questionable at all. This is definitely Randy Orton. He has his arm tattoos here, the long black wrist tape, hand wraps here, same thing on the other side, long accurate tattoos, looking good. Here's Orton with some white and red trunks, so similar to the style that he's always had. Not too much has changed, but his knee pads, of course, now include the RKO, which is not how it used to be for him, but in his modern legendary years, he's had a RKO on his knee pads. And some black lace boots to round him out. Have a look. Don't forget, this set officially kicks off the elite versions of the members of Retribution. So we have the leader here, Mustafa Ali, who was behind all that Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, behind the scenes craziness where he was causing all sorts of trouble and stuff was just really messed up, man. WWE seems to have it under control at this point. Mustafa Ali is still employed. He wasn't fired for all the trouble that he caused, but maybe he wrote a letter of apology to the entire company. We may never know. Here's Mustafa Ali's open hand accessories and his removable black and white Retribution shirt with that R flag on the front and a Velcro open in the back. The figure itself comes with that Fearless Leader mask accessory, which reminded a lot of us of Sub-Zero, but here just reminds me of Mustafa Ali. It's a little bulky looking, it looks kind of big on his face, but that's alright because it's important that a mask like this is removable, which this is. There's two pegs that fit right underneath his ears here. Now here's his head sculpt. Mustafa Ali is a quick mover in the ring. He can get really aggressive, and that's always pretty impressive. Looks like him to me. What do you think? Tell me. One thing I found interesting is that this figure comes packaged with some open hand accessories. Pretty cool. The fingers on mine are a little crooked. Hopefully he's not feeling too much of that pain. But you have them on both sides. Really long hair flowing down in the back and black and white ring tights that have those Retribution designs on both sides. We've got the stars and stripes on one side. We have the R and the stripes on the other side, and same thing with the boots. Stars and stripes on this boot, R and the stripes on this boot. Retribution. Nothing like meeting your reckoning with Retribution with an actual Reckoning figure. The next member to be released the next member ready to kick some ass. Here she is. She has two itty bitty sculpted hands right here, interchangeable. And the figure itself, wow, really detailed, pretty impressive effort here. There's a removable bandana which comes off and slides underneath her blue ponytail back here. Her mask is not removable, it's painted on, but it's a lot of detail and it matches the detail of the designs around her eyes here. So pretty cool version of Reckoning. And what really stands out to me for this one is the jacket. This is a soft goods jacket, but it's a little bit heavier of a soft goods material than what we're used to getting in the Mattel WWE line. Like, she could wear this in the Arctic and not be cold. So a little bit thicker than what we normally get for a soft goods jacket, with the Retribution flag on the shoulder right here. And inside, got her silver ring top and silver and black ring pants with the stud designs down the side, and you can see it on the back too. Here we go. Kind of tiny ring shoes here, accurate tattoo on the ankle, and the folded up ring pant sleeves right here. Looking good. Reckoning, which is someone we'll probably never see in this form ever again. So if you're a big Mia Yim fan, here's your chance to get Reckoning. So I saved the standouts from this set for last because these are the ones that for me, I was most excited about here. So let's take a look at the Big Bossman. Two different versions of Bossman here, which is pretty exciting for Big Bossman fans. I'm a fan of the Attitude Era version of Bossman, but for anyone looking for the Cop version or the WCW version of the Boss, you get your chance for both right here. So good attempts at Big Bossman and great figures, so let's have a look at them. Big Bossman's theme song kind of gives me frightened chills, man. We have two pointer finger hand accessories to point right at the perp, and two fist accessories to lay in a Big Bossman beat. Whoops. I have no idea where that went, so we're just gonna have to stick with one. So here's a look at Big Bossman himself. We have a removable Big Bossman hat with a star symbol on it right here, and the head sculpt, brand new, really great likeness. A little bit of a smirk and smile, which a lot of people have said, oh, this is a face Big Bossman from his face run. Okay, that's fine, but at the same time, he kind of gave like smirks and smiles like this when he was more of a jerk too, so it's okay. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is taking this version of Big Bossman, swapping this head with the old SWAT team style one, so I have an updated head with that one, which also isn't that bad, but it'd be nice to see something fresh here because this one's just too detailed to pass up. It's packaged with his baton in hand here and a pair of handcuffs, so he's ready to lay down the long arms of the law right here on anybody that's looking to mess with him. We have his Big Bossman name tag on his shirt right here. The black strap that goes all the way around, it's on the back as well. Some stripes down the shoulders here. Great detail. Great version of the Big Bossman right here. And of course his black and yellow ring pants, his cop pants, and his black boots with some laces here. Also included here is one of the WCW versions of Big Bossman, The Boss, aka please don't use my trademarked name from another company, but now, since it's all under one umbrella, however many years later, it doesn't really matter. So we'll call him The Boss, and we'll acknowledge the fact that this is one of WCW's versions of Big Bossman. Chase variant also includes two pointer fingers, and it also includes two security guard, not policeman, security beaten fists. Now the Bossman figure himself, which includes a WCW hat, straight out of the magazine, nice accessory touch right here, and a smirking, smiling face. Of course this head moves. So remember, this version of Big Bossman, the Boss in WCW, is not a cop, he's a security guard. So you can see that he's got some patches reflective of that, and an American flag right here, and also the Boss name tag right here, and another patch on this side. Still has his baton though, still has that, still has his handcuffs, and also still has a pair of black and yellow pants. Great Chase variant. You know, it's not often that we get versions of characters from WCW who were another way in WWF, so nice to see two versions of Big Bossman, and also get the Boss version too for those WCW fans who mailed away in the catalog for exactly this and hoped for this to be a action figure one day. I'm talking to you, Action Figure Attack. You got what you wanted. I wonder why. And last but not least, another standout in this set is the Bronson Reed figure, former NXT North American Champion, NXT standout. No longer with the company WWE, which is a major shame. To me, was one of the most shocking departures. Really unfortunate, but looking forward to seeing what Jonah Rock, Bronson Reed, will do next, because just too valuable a player, man. You don't let go of your MVPs like this, especially when they make such great action figures. Check this out. So he comes with 2 open hands, perfect for holding accessories, whatever he'd like. And here's the figure itself. Really just an excellent job. Just an entirely new body mold, a great head sculpt. Check it out. He's got a shaved head, the hair going back. Looking good. This just is like, you can't get more spot on than this. So Mattel WWE design team did a great job here. The jacket, yellow, red, purple flames. It takes a really, really specific big dude to be able to pull off flames like this in any sort of ring gear design, and Bronson Reed definitely does it. And also, don't forget that skull and crossbones on the back and on the front of his gear. Just so dope. Looking good. So he has an accurate chest tattoo. Like I said, looks like a brand new body mold. I can't remember seeing this sculpt on anyone previously, but fits him really, really well. A couple of elbow pads, some accurate tattoos on the arm right here, a claw hand on both sides. Just a big bad dude, looking good, and look even better in the ring. So an excellent turn from the Mattel WWE design team for Bronson Reed, and this is just a great action figure. Get your hands on this, because not sure when we'll see the next action figure of Jonah Rock, but I'm sure there'll be another in the future. But in the meantime, how can you go wrong with a classic like this? This is a standout. This might be one of the best figures I think we'll see in 2021 right here. And this is a knockdown drag out set. Just incredible head sculpts all the way around, incredible gear detail. Bronson Reed is a standout boss man. You get your first crack at Retribution. You get Jey Uso, who's jumping into the main storylines like never before. And you get a classic like Randy Orton. So go ahead and check out Ringside Collectibles at WrestlingFigures.com to make sure you get your hands on Mattel WWE Elite Series 90 before it's all gone and we're moved on to the next Elite Series. And you can follow us And you can follow Ringside Collectibles at WrestlingFigures.com, at Ringside C across all our social media channels. We're talking Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and you check out WrestlingFigures.com for new pre-orders, Elite 90 when it's in stock, and tons of other things. Rings, accessories, anything you can get your hands on wrestling action figure related. So follow us, stick with us, and make sure you make it all about wrestling figures.